someone who has a mortgage, who's doing this. Let me show you even this commercial example where an investor has mortgages over $2 million and the bank wants to charge them $1,123,195. And they're making a lot of money. All right. They're doing well, but they weren't paying attention that the bank wanted them to pay $1,123,195 in interest on their loans. We're going to show them how to pay $231,468. Every week, people ask me, Don, how much do you charge for your program? And they just fixate on what I charge. Folks, those same people signed up for a mortgage that was charging them $1,123,000 or whatever they were going to charge. And they put a big down payment to get it so that they can pay twice for their house. They found out that they're going to pay $1,123,000 or whatever they were going to pay. I'm going to show them how to pay $231,000. And in this case, this real estate investor, we're saving them $891,000 that they wouldn't have saved otherwise. This real estate investor said, where do I write the check? Because this real estate investor learned how to ask two questions, not one. They learned how to ask two questions, not one question. People who are scarcity minded only ask one question. What does it cost? This real estate investor asked two questions. How much does it cost? And what are my benefits? My benefits are $891,000 in interest saved. And I can pay off these commercial buildings not in 21 years, but in 4.9 years. And when I signed the contract, I was okay with paying $1,123,000. I can guarantee you, folks, I didn't charge them $1 million. Nowhere near that. Not even 10% of that. So this real estate investor found out that it was much better to give our company just a small fraction of the $891,000 they had contracted to pay the bank that they were totally satisfied with, and said, yeah, we'll give you a piece of that, Don. But it doesn't stop there. Do you think once he's paid off those two commercial buildings, he's going to stop there? He's going to buy more commercial buildings and add it to the same program, and he only paid for it once. Ladies and gentlemen, if that doesn't help you to see why we do what we do, why we are here, why this is not the most powerful debt reduction, wealth building, money management system on the planet, we should have answered the question, Don, we have your videos. We have your book. Why do we need your program? Because it's going to save you the most amount of money that you could possibly save. And then we're going to turn around and work with you and take the interest savings. And for this particular client, take the interest savings and show him how he can turn it into, over the next 17 years, into $9,314,909. With the P.I.L.L method, we'll use your 17 years and start building wealth. $9 million extra dollars from interest you're no longer giving to the bank. Folks, that should answer the question to anybody who asks, Don, we have your videos. Why do we need your program? This is why.
But Don has some valuable information that can contribute to the quality of a person's life. And it only costs you a few dollars. It's his book. Why not get that?
I'm going to go through the P.I.L.L method myself with some of my investment properties. So I'm going to link up with Don, and then I'm going to sit down with him, show him my investment portfolio, and see how I can eliminate interest.